Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the NNSCRA Mobile 1 Cup Series race number 4 here at Bullitt Super Speedway, ready to unfold. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, wait a minute, he said he was going to do it all in recap mode. Well, Matthew Rodriguez was absolutely correct. I was doing it in recap mode, but then, after doing the Oreo Truck Series, I actually found out it's taking up more time to do a recap mode than it is to just present the races as is. So, you know, I'm all for having to save time and everything here, and so we are having the races continue on in real time here, and so we have an exciting event here today. Man, how about that Truck Series race? That was absolutely incredible. A few times there were really, really hard wrecks, and in the end, it was Jesse Kaplan becoming the first rookie in the Truck Series to win. That series actually was pretty much dominated by returning drivers in the first 3 races, but then a rookie ended up coming in and winning race 4. We'll see if maybe another rookie could go to victory lane here today, as a rookie is on the pole for today's race. That is Jack Richards in the 11, and let's give you a look through the field for today's race. Richards on the pole. To the outside is Angel D'Souza. Logan Wilson will line up third alongside Dougie Shears. Then it's Devin Wilson alongside of Noel Stiller. Ray Wilson will line up beside Jake Berg. Tom Weekly lining up alongside of Lisa Shears. She's been to victory lane this year already, as has Jared Crocious. Then it's Adam Rose. Adam Chambers will line up alongside of Jake Rogers. There's our points leader, John Brace. He'll line up beside Robert Cruz. Timmy Pacioli will line up beside Christian Janes. Then it's Arnold Columbia alongside of the 74 of Nick Eggleston. Stephen Dillon, beside John Worry. Matthew Rodriguez will line up alongside of Ralph Green. James Bald will line up beside of Robert Bain. Let's see if we can get to a better camera angle here so you can see the cars. Here we go. This is a little bit better. Patrick Murphy lining up beside Anthony McCurry. Then it's Jake Cole beside Ziggy Bain. John Dillon beside Jacob Lawler. Bob Fergus will line up beside of Jacob Rodriguez. Then it's Jordan Hester beside Adrian Brace. Alex Lozano beside Amy Nathan, his teammate. Corey Williams, Kenny McCurry, and Sean Galligan. That is the rest of the field. Now, you gotta feel that this racetrack, as we get these cars underway now, is very special to probably to Sean Galligan mostly, because this racetrack is very similar to his home racetrack of Hartlepool, and Hartlepool, I believe that's how you pronounce it. But anyway, Galligan, he's obviously pretty familiar with Hartlepool, as are probably quite a few of these drivers, because they've ended up racing there in the Craftsman Car Series over in the MFNPRA, and so they probably are very familiar with this kind of a racetrack, but we'll see, because I guess this track is full of surprises. As we saw in the Truck Series race, we didn't get very far before we had a really big wreck. Ray Wilson paying the price for that wreck. He's actually rolling off here from the 7th position here today, but we'll see what's going to happen as we get ready for 23 laps of racing here at Bullitt Super Speedway. The green flag is in the air, and we are underway here. See if we can maybe have a green flag lap. I'm almost thinking we're not going to be able to. Oh, there goes Ray Wilson, spinning down on the apron. Second time on the first lap he's caught up in something. I think he actually is all by himself, though. And oh, there's a wreck back there. A big wreck back there. Cars scraping the wall. Here they are through the tunnel, and we do have a wreck. There's some cars sliding. Oh, I saw one of the Racing with Jesus cars there. We'll look back there in just a moment. Here's a battle onto the inside. Devin Wilson has gotten to the inside. Almost got turned by Noel Stiller. Man, there's so much action here, it's hard to even call it all. Look at him splitting 3 and 4 wide coming down here to the stripe. Who's going to be able to get the lead? Looks like Devin Wilson's got it over Jake Berg and Noel Stiller. Caution flag is out, and he'll take the the caution. I don't know why I'm saying the checkers. A few cars just scraped the wall back there. The 18 car was one of those, but I think everybody settled it out. Let's try and see if we can find out the casualties. Alex Lozano, I thought I saw one of the Racing with Jesus cars involved. Patrick Murphy's involved. Jacob Rodriguez has gotten caught up in it. There's Bob Fergus on pit road. Our defending Mobil 1 Cup Series champion, Matthew Rodriguez, caught up in yet another wreck. James Bald's got some damage. There's Ray Wilson. We saw him get turned, but I don't think he has very much damage, though. There's our points leader, John Brace, caught up in this. Just ahead of him is Sean Galligan, and there's some contact further up here. Robert Bain's got some damage. Ziggy Bain's got some damage. Who's that? And that's Jake Cole in that yellow car. Tom Weekly looks like he's got some damage. Christian Janes in the 66, I think he's gotten a piece of it as well. As he comes out, oh yeah, heavy front end damage to the 5-Hour Energy Toyota. There's Adrian Brace. Can't tell if there's any damage to the Great Clips Chevrolet. Doesn't look like it. Amy Nathan looks clean. A little bit of damage to Kenny McCurry, last week's winner. And here comes Anthony McCurry down pit road. See who else is coming. Stephen Dillon is coming down pit road. Looked like Michael Harvey was there. Jordan Hester was on pit road. So we're watching Stephen Dillon make his way down the pit road. Robert Cruz is on pit road, along with Jake Berg, Dougie Shears, and Logan Wilson. Those two I saw hit the wall. And I think, yeah, they're just getting repairs done. Jake Berg might have hit the wall, too. Tom Weekly's on pit road as well. There comes Ray Wilson. There's our points leader, John Brace. Let's see what the plan is for the 16 car. So he pulls into his pit box, and he's retired. The points leader is out. So the pace car right now is in turn 3, or heading into turn 3, with Devin Wilson, the leader. Let's see why we're under the caution flag for the first time today here at Bullitt Superspeedway. Well, the wreck occurred inside the tunnel, so we're going to go on to some onboards, see if we can find out just exactly what happened. There you see Ray Wilson. He got spun out by himself, but no contact for the 31. Oh, maybe the points leader, John Brace, came up in front of everybody right there. Looked like he did, but oh, Jake Cole got turned by Bob Fergus, I believe. There you see the 55 of Amy Nathan. There's Alex Lozano. There's Corey Williams. He got a piece of that there in the 88. And Jake Cole drives away. Let's see if we can find out if Bob Fergus turned the 12. Okay, on board with the 34 Exide Chevrolet. Let's see if he does get into the number 12 just ahead of him, heading here into the tunnel. Right there, some contact. Yeah, they just kind of... Jake Cole just kind of squeezed the 34 car in. Sean Galligan got a piece of... John Brace got jacked up there by Christian Janes. Let's go on board with our points leader. After this, we'll go on board with Alex Lozano, who I believe got turned upside down. There goes Ray Wilson, turned off the nose of, I believe that was Tom Weekly. Look at John Brace, he slides up the racetrack. Oh, there's where Robert Cruz got his damage. He got clipped by the 16. And then this wreck occurs up ahead, and there's nowhere for points leader John Brace to go. Watch him get jacked up here by Christian Janes, right there. You see a good view of Corey Williams, Sean Galligan just ahead there, and there goes Alex Lozano up onto his roof, and somehow that car flips over. Let's go on board with the number 89. On board with Alex Lozano in the 89 Racing with Jesus car. Oh, Jordan Hester got a little piece of that. John Dillon may have missed it. I don't know. And then watch the contact here from Sean Galligan. Flips the 89 car over right here. And somehow that car is able to flip back over and continue on, but I think he's retired from the race, though, as have several other drivers. Let's see if we can find out who they are. Well, a lot of cars have retired from the race as a result of this wreck. They include Michael Harvey, Anthony McCurry, Christian Janes, Tom Weekly, Jake Cole, Ziggy Bain has retired as well. Also, Sean Galligan, our points leader John Brace is retired. Ray Wilson is out. Also, James Ball, also Matthew Rodriguez, Alex Lozano, Jacob Rodriguez, Patrick Murphy, and Bob Fergus. They have all retired from this event. So the cars will get ready to go back to green as they are heading through the tunnel. And there's a car back there that's down the apron. I'm not certain why. Who is that? It looks like, yeah, it's Jacob Lawler. That car, I don't know if he's running on all cylinders. Something's amiss on that car. Anyway, let's go up and take a look at who's running where. Devin Wilson is the leader. Noel Stiller's up to second. Lisa Shears is third. Jack Richards is back to fourth. Adam Rose fifth. Jared Croce is sixth. Seventh is Angel D'Souza. Jake Rogers runs in eighth. Ninth is Adam Chambers. And 10th is Timmy Pacioli. And 11th is Nick Eggleston. 12th is John Worry. 13th, Ralph Green. 14th, Arnold Columbia. 15th, John Dillon. Amy Nathan is in 16th, or 17th rather. Adrian Brace is 18th. 19th, Jake Berg. There's Jacob Lawler as they're going to come down and get the green flag. Let's see what's amiss on the 28 car of Jacob Lawler. They'll be coming down and getting the green flag. Lawler pulls into his pit stall, and he's retiring for some reason. We're going to catch up on that in just a moment, find out what's going on. Green flag has been put back out in the air on lap 6 of 23. Devin Wilson, another rookie leading this race. Noel Stiller and Lisa Shears right behind. Lisa Shears has been to victory lane already. Oh, was there contact back there? Is the caution out? Nope, no caution. They go through the tunnel turn quite nicely. That's an amazing view. It's an incredible camera angle. Here comes Noel Stiller. He's got a push from Lisa Shears. Never thought I'd see bump drafting here at Bullitt Superspeedway, but they are doing it. And now Lisa Shears is going to try and go down to the inside. 3 wide for the top spot. Here she comes. Trying to become the first repeat winner this season. She comes to the inside of Noel Stiller and swings that Dollar General Chevrolet to the inside to take that top spot. Noel Stiller there in the 24. Oh, someone hit the wall. But I think they kept it straight. I think it was Devin Wilson, the 32 car, that just went up and scraped the wall. And Arnold Columbia just scraped the wall there in the 6 car. Lisa Shears, though, still out in command. Noel Stiller, though, trying to close up the gap. Well, Sean Galligan, as we mentioned, he has retired from the race, so you have to think that he's rooting for one of his 2 MFRN-PRA teammates, John Dillon or Timmy Pacioli, to take the victory here today at Bullitt Superspeedway. As I mentioned at the top of the program, this racetrack very similar to Hartlepool, Sean Galligan's home track. We were expecting he was probably going to be a real big competitor in this race, but John Worry slapping the wall back there. These cars, they're slipping and sliding around here at this racetrack, and just can't seem to get a good handle on their race cars. I mean, look at even how the leaders go through the turn here. They're having to take that middle groove and then watch them. They're really all loose. They just cannot keep those cars in a straight line. Well, right now the top 5 is Lisa Shears, Noel Stiller, Adam Rose, Jared Crocius, and Adam Chambers has suddenly moved his way up into the top 5. So far in the top 5 here, we've got 2 people who have already been to victory lane this year. Lisa Shears did it at Phoenix, and Jared Crocius did it at the season opener at Daytona. Battle on for the lead. It's going to be between Lisa Shears and Noel Stiller. Stiller has that inside line. That's the preferred line. And the number 24 Ford Mustang is going to go to the lead here at the Bullitt Superspeedway, it looks like. And that is indeed going to be the case. Stiller to the top spot. Jared Crocius battling back there for the 3rd spot. That's trying to get to the inside of the Applebee's Chevrolet of Adam Rose. Whoa, that was close. Little contact almost there between Adam Rose and Jared Crocius. Let's take a look through the field at some of these drivers here. Noel Stiller is the leader. Lisa Shears runs in 2nd. Then a good battle here between Adam Rose and Jared Crocius. Let's follow that battle. That's for the 3rd position. And it is hot and heavy heading here into this turn. Whoa! Adam Rose slingshotting on the high side, and now he's going to put the crossover moves on Lisa Shears. What a move by Rose. Rose really just trying to get the program for the Truck Series and Mobil Cup Series going, because he's been having a real tough time of it over in the Snickers Cup Series. Has, I believe, only qualified for 1 race in his Joe Gibbs Racing entry, and he's really been having a hard time of it there. And he's just trying to get something good here in the Mobil Cup Series. Another car slapping the wall. Again, it was the Dollar General Toyota from Braun Racing of Devin Wilson. Well, we were talking about John Dillon, Timmy Pacioli, that Sean Galligan's rooting for him. Well, I'm seeing one car coming up through there, and that is the one of John Dillon. He's in the 13th position now. And he's running pretty well right now in that Phoenix Racing Chevrolet. And I just saw Timmy Pacioli. He's up further ahead. Pacioli currently battling it out for the 8th position there. Underneath Ralph Green he'll go. And there's Jared Crocius. He must have slipped back a little bit. Oh, there goes Angel D'Souza. D'Souza gets spun. Does she hold on to it? Sliding. Oh, Jake Berg is involved. Jack Richards, our pole sitter. Devin Wilson piles in. Doug Shears has gotten a piece of it. That looked like Kenny McCurry, who also got some of it there. The whole front of someone's car is gone. There's Kenny McCurry, Jake Berg, Logan Wilson, Robert Bann, Corey Williams may have also gotten a piece of it, and the caution is out. I saw the 18 car actually barrel rolling. There's Richards, D'Souza, Wilson, Berg, Bann. Coming down to the stripe, who's going to take the top spot? Will it be Stiller? Will it be Adam Rose? It was Stiller, I believe. Yep, Stiller by a splitter. And the caution is out. A wild ride for Logan Wilson. Let's see why we are under the caution flag for the 2nd time here today at Bullitt Superspeedway. Well, fortunately, this one didn't happen in the tunnel, so we're able to actually show you what happened with a good camera angle so we can see all the action. Jack Richards, yeah, Richards comes up into D'Souza. And I don't know if that was a case of that he didn't know that he wasn't clear of the 15 or what, but look at the 15 kind of doing a hang 5 there or something. That was interesting. But anyway, the 15 car still keeping it in the throttle, and I was kind of worried about this, but I thought maybe she was near the back of the pack, so maybe everybody would bypass her. Unfortunately, that was not going to be the case, and you're going to see that she and the 11 car of Jack Richards, I think, comes up the racetrack as well. There he is into the wall, but nobody hits him. However, Angel D'Souza is into Jake Berg there. Look at John Worry just missed there. 15 car goes up into a barrel roll up the racetrack. There's the 18 pile driving into his teammate, Jake Berg. Here comes Dougie Shears. He's going to get a piece of it right there. Don't know if that's critical damage or not. And then watch Kenny McCurry come in. Nowhere for him to go. Nails Logan Wilson and Jake Berg. Corey Williams gets a piece of it right there. And Robert Band's going to get hit somewhere further up here. Let's see. I believe he nails... he nails Logan Wilson. Look at Wilson's race car. My goodness. And Corey Williams' car goes into a slide there. And I think he actually goes down and pounds the inside wall. 18 car going for a wild, wild ride. Boy, are you feeling brave? Let's go on board with the Z-Liners number 18 Toyota. Here it is on board with Logan Wilson. Gap just closes up, and then right there he gets nailed by Robert Band. Oh my, whoa! Wild ride for Logan Wilson. Well, we thought maybe we might not have quite what we saw in the Truck Series race. Well, no such luck. We have seen just about everything we saw in the Oreo Truck Series race, and maybe a little bit more. Here's the way that they will line up as we show you the cars that have retired from the race as a result of this wreck. Corey Williams has finally taken his race car back to the garage area, I think. Let me just take a quick look here, because I don't know if the 88 has retired from the race or not. Yes, he has indeed retired. Corey Williams is out. Also, Angel D'Souza, Jack Richards, Jake Berg, Logan Wilson, Kenny McCurry, and Robert Band have retired. Also, Jacob Lawler, you see him there. He'd retired from the race, and we were going to find out why. Looked like that car blew a motor in that race car. It didn't sound like he was on all cylinders, and apparently we were correct. So as they come out of the tunnel into turn 3, here's the way they line up. Noel Stiller leads. Adam Rose is second. Adam Chambers third. Timmy Pacioli's up to fourth. Ralph Green is in fifth rather. Jared Croce is sixth. 7th is Arnold Columbia. 8th is Lisa Shears. 9th is Jake Rogers. And Devin Wilson runs 10th. John Dillon's in 11th. Nick Eggleston 12th. 13th is Adrian Brace. 14th is Amy Nathan. Jordan Hester 15th. 16th Robert Cruz. John Worry is 17th. 18th is Stephen Dillon. And Dougie Shears runs in 19th. Only 19 cars to settle this race. We're going to have a total of 7 laps to go when they come down and hit the stripe, with Noel Stiller out in front. You know, Stiller was actually very good in the Mobil One Cup Series last season. Did not pick up a win, to my knowledge. However, as the green flag comes out, Noel Stiller was in the chase, and then just as soon as he got to the chase, everything just seemed to fall apart for the 24 that season. And this season he's trying not to let that happen, as Adam Rose has gotten to his inside, and Rose has taken over the top spot. Here comes Adam Chambers down on that inside line as well. Ralph Green is there, along with Timmy Pacioli. They're trying to get by the race car there of Noel Stiller, who led him down to the restart. Rose heads into turn 3 as the leader. Chambers there as well. Ralph Green. Oh, Chambers gets turned and into the fence! Noel Stiller is involved! Ralph Green got just flat out turned Adam Chambers. The caution will wave. And it's Adam Rose leading the way. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish this race under green or not. We'll see. There may be some penalties handed out as well because, Noel Stiller, Adam Chambers, and Ralph Green, those are the 3 that were pretty much caused the wreck, that were started the wreck, and there may be some penalty handed out to rookie Ralph Green right there. We'll have to see a replay and see what's going to happen. We're going to try and get word with NNSCRA and see what the whole deal is going to be. Will Ralph Green be penalized? Alright, here they are coming into the turn here. Ralph Green somehow gets to the inside of the 3. Now let's see if there is an intentional turning from the 2 to the 3. They're down on the apron. Does he get loose? No, he turns the 3. The 3 doesn't come down. The 2 comes up. And you could tell if the 2 had unintentionally turned the 3, the 2 would not have been spun out as well. Because I know from driving experience, if you're going to flat out try and turn somebody, as soon as you've turned them, you turn that wheel back to the left and you drive on underneath. But with Ralph Green, or when you don't try to turn somebody, I'm sorry, when you do turn somebody, then you slide up the racetrack and that swings your the rear of your race car around and that spins you out. So I think there will be penalties handed out to the Ralph Green machine. We're going to try and get a word with NNSCRA and see just exactly what that's going to be, if there is a penalty handed out to that Chevrolet. Now we will get ready to go back under the green flag. for what will be a green-white checkered with Adam Rose leading Timmy Pacioli here. Jared Crocious is in third, Arnold Columbia fourth, and Lisa Shears in fifth. We have received word that a 25-point penalty will be handed out to rookie Ralph Green. So a tough break for him there, but that was for intentionally turning Adam Chambers, and both he and Chambers have retired from the race, along with Noel Stiller, who was leading everybody down to the restart last time by. And so this is the way they'll line up with only 16 cars to decide this event. The leader is Adam Rose. In the second position right now is Timmy Pacioli. Then you got Jared Crocious, Arnold Columbia, and Lisa Shears. Those are the top five that I told you. Jake Rogers has moved his way up to 6th. 7th is Devin Wilson. 8th is Nick Eggleston. 9th is Adrian Brace, and Amy Nathan's up to 10th. John Dillon runs 11th. 12th is Robert Cruz. 13th right now is John Worry. Jordan Hester in 14th. 15th is Stephen Dillon. And Dougie Shears runs in the 16th position. We have received word that Ralph Green has been notified by the NNSCRA. Both he and Adam Chambers have been asked to come to the NNSCRA trailer, and apparently some discussion will be had on the events that just occurred on the racetrack, bringing out the caution for the third time today. Green flag is out. It's a green-white checker to decide it here at Bullitt Superspeedway. Pacioli going to get to the inside of Adam Rose on this restart. Timmy Pacioli's got a win over in the Truck Series. Could he get a win over here in the Mobil One Cup Series? Pacioli almost taking away the name Mr. Consistent from Christian James this year, as he's been the most consistent in all three series so far, and he has the top spot. Can he hold on to it, though? Here comes Arnold Columbia down to the inside there. He may make a charge. Also coming in to the inside there of Jared Crocious for fourth. That is Jake Rogers in the 25. But Pacioli holds on. Here comes Columbia, though. Oh, there goes Jared Crocious. He nails the inside wall, gets airborne, and the caution is out. At the stripe, it is Timmy Pacioli taking the top spot, and that's going to end this race. Pacioli will win it under caution. Jared Crocious, Stephen Dillon, Nick Eggleston is involved. There's John Dillon. He got turned around by somebody. He crossed the stripe in the 8th position, though. Can't tell if there's damage to the Great Clips Chevrolet there of Adrian Brace. There's Robert Cruz, Jordan Hester. Dougie Shears has got damaged, though. He was caught up in it. Jordan Hester may have also gotten a piece of it. And the caution is waving, obviously. And there is your winner, Timmy Pacioli. He does it. He wins in the Mobil One Cup Series. And that's his second win in the NNSCRA for Season 2. He had a win over in the Oreo Truck Series. And now Timmy Pacioli is going to come down. The checkered flag is in the air, and it is Pacioli who will take it. Timmy Pacioli wins here today at Bullitt Superspeedway. Before we show you the finishing order, let's take a look and see what happened to Jared Crocious. There may be penalties handed out here. Let's take a look. Lisa Shears comes off of turn 4 there with Jared Crocious. Yeah, she turns the 99. Flat out turns him. And Crocious hits the wall and goes airborne. Nick Eggleston nowhere to go. Adrian Brace did indeed get a piece of that in the 38. And John Worry just makes it by there. Robert Cruz does, but Stephen Dillon nails him. Jordan Hester looks like he gets caught up in it right there. Dougie Shears gets a piece of it as well. And, boy. So it looks like maybe 2 people will get penalties here today. We had Ralph Green with a penalty, and now it looks like maybe Lisa Shears will get docked with a penalty. Boy, I don't know. John Worry and Robert Cruz, there's too much smoke to tell, but they may have gotten a piece of that. But nonetheless, John Worry's going to finish the race in the 13th position. Robert Cruz is going to finish today in the 12th spot, so they were able to at least manage to cross the start-finish line. Let's see, there's John Dillon there spinning up ahead there, even though he crossed the line in 8th. Let's see what happened to the Phoenix Racing car, as he apparently got turned by somebody. Well, here's the wreck that occurred. Dillon making his way through all the traffic, all the smoke, and here's a good camera angle to see just exactly what happened to him. He's trying to miss the spinning Adrian Brace machine, and somehow he's able to do it, but he has to go down onto the grass to do it. Robert Cruz and John Worry did indeed make it through there, as you can see, the 4 and the 81. But here's what happens to Dillon. Dougie Shears nailed Nick Eggleston there. But John Dillon, he's coming through the grass area there, and he tries to bring his race car back up the racetrack, and I think the car is going to kind of snap loose on him, or else he's going to come up and hit the outside retaining wall, and that's going to send him into a spin. Let's see, right there, comes up, taps the wall there, and that's going to send his car around right there. So yeah, he crosses in the 8th position, and luckily nobody else hits him. John Worry just makes it past there. Dougie Shears, oh so close. Well, he does make a little contact, but John Dillon will finish the day with a top 10, even though he spins out there on the final lap.
Alright, so here's the finishing order. Tim Pacioli with the win, Art Columbia in 2nd, Adam Rose 3rd, Jake Rogers a good run in the 4th position, Devin Wilson finishes the day in 5th, and probably the biggest news is the fact that John Brace, the points leader coming into this race, caught up in a wreck. And we'll show you now the rest of the finishing order. John Brace ended up finishing a long ways down here. Tough break for him, 35th. You've been watching the production of the NNSCRA numbers with the NCGMRS. Here come the point standings.